Good evening to you. I'm meteorologist Melissa Nord in for Chris Holcomb tonight. And in your weather impact forecast, we're talking about two main things. It is number one, the heat for Friday, and that heat's going to be near records. And then number two, it's that weekend rain chance. Now, over the weekend, it's not going to be a washout, but we will be tracking a few different opportunities for showers and thunderstorms that could happen both Saturday and again on Sunday. So we'll start off the weekend talking about the heat, and that is for Friday. And you can see here our big picture weather setup. This is the heat dome that's been across the southern plains and Texas, and it's been pushing eastward. So now that heat at its max here tomorrow, we're going with a forecast high of 90 degrees. That's only 1 degree off our record for the day, which is 91. So a really hot and steamy day out there on Friday. The record from 1962 is some low-hanging fruit for this time of year. Average high this time of year is 81. So even if we don't make it to the record, yes, tomorrow is going to be well above what's considered average for mid-May. A lot of cloud cover moving in here now. We're also talking about storm chances moving in by the weekend. We've got the clouds over North Georgia right now. It really shouldn't lead to rain chances over the next 24 hours. But as we get into Saturday and Sunday, we will see more of an opportunity for some showers and storms, and it's because of this weather system. Big swirling area of low pressure there up over the Dakotas, and it's to the eastern side of this where we've got that triple point right now, where we're combining the dynamics with heat and humidity, and this is where we're seeing severe weather coming out and breaking out this evening. So you can see in the big red boxes, those are tornado watches that are in effect. That does include parts of Wisconsin. That squall line of strong and severe storms moving into Michigan right now. And on the south side of this, we've got more of these discrete cells, kind of semi-discrete cells that are happening throughout Illinois and down through St. Louis as well. And it's going to be this storm system that produces severe weather again tomorrow. Overnight tonight, there's a level 3 threat of severe weather. Well, really from Wisconsin, but that threat's coming to an end there. But through Chicago and out into western Michigan, there's a level 3 threat. And then tomorrow, the dynamic setup really increases to the south of there through the Corn Belt. So tomorrow we've got a level 4 out of 5 risk. That's a moderate risk of severe weather from eastern Missouri over into that I-81 corridor in Kentucky heading up into Cincinnati. So Louisville, Kentucky, Paducah, Kentucky, Evansville, Indiana, back into the Boot Hill of Missouri, dealing with a level 4 risk of severe weather. So tomorrow, as we go into the afternoon and evening, there will be a pretty significant weather event unfolding. That could mean large hail. It can mean very strong winds. It could also mean some significant tornadoes possible as well. And that storm system, as we get into tomorrow night and Saturday, will send a cluster of thunderstorms further to the south and east. So that's why we have late Friday a level 1 risk of severe weather in northwest Georgia. That's really for the overnight through early Saturday morning. And then Saturday during the day, you can see here they've got that Kelly green color draped on the map over Georgia. It's not a high-end threat, but it's something we'll be watching on Saturday with a level 1 threat of severe weather across the region. So overall, I think the better dynamics, the better wind energy and everything lining up to produce severe weather is going to stay northeast of our area on Saturday. But here, as we go through the morning, and if we can see anything redevelop in the afternoon, it would have a chance to become a little bit stronger with some gusty winds being that primary threat. So this front that's moving in, it's going to be sliding into North Georgia and then stalling out across the southeast this weekend. So big picture forecast track, we are dry here this evening, and they've got storms erupting in the Midwest. Then we see storms erupting across this moderate risk area tomorrow. This is showing you in the evening at 7 o'clock, and those storms will slip to the southeast into parts of Georgia as we go into early Saturday morning. So that'll be when showers and storms next start to move back in, and as the front stalls out throughout Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday, it's going to kind of be wobbling across the southeast. So that will give us more opportunities for some of those hit or miss showers and thunderstorms. Let me show you forecast track hour by hour the next couple of days. As I mentioned, Friday is mostly about the heat. Now, if we see more sunshine, our temperatures will be warmer. If the clouds are more stubborn on Friday, it's going to be difficult for us to get a above 90 degrees. So we would more be in the upper 80s if this cloud cover really holds on for longer. Forecast track showing a very humid start tomorrow morning. We'll be starting around 70 degrees for those morning lows inside the perimeter and mid and upper 60s in the outlying suburbs. Plenty of cloud cover sticking around throughout parts of your Friday. A lot of it might be those kind of high milky cirrus clouds like we had today. And then as we head into Friday afternoon, this model trying to thin out some of that cloud cover enough. And if we do thin out the cloud cover, that helps those temperatures to bump up a little bit warmer. Heading into the overnight and Saturday morning, here's when we see those weakening showers and thunderstorms pushing into North Georgia. They will probably look fairly impressive northwest of us, but the later in the overnight it goes, the less favorable the setup is, not just because of where the storms are moving into, but also we lose that daytime heating. We lose any available energy in the atmosphere from those from the daytime heating. So we'll see those showers and storms weakening as they get into North Georgia. We could still see some locally heavy rain early Saturday morning, maybe some gusty winds or some lightning and thunder, but watch how these really fall apart. So this is a strong cluster of thunderstorms in northwest of us, and it's weakening as it gets into North Georgia. Forecast track on Saturday afternoon doesn't have anything regenerating. If we do have any showers and storms regenerating or starting again, they could become strong or severe, but a lot of our models are keeping us mostly dry Saturday afternoon. Then Sunday morning, this model trend has another one of those clusters of storms coming in first thing on Sunday morning. I wouldn't nail this down on your calendars as it's going to rain on Sunday. It's more just a picture in the future that at some other point during the weekend besides Saturday morning, we could have one of these better opportunities for showers and storms, kind of like these clusters moving through. So Saturday and Sunday, our rain chance right now is at 30%. And I know it looked like it was more widespread than that, but a lot of this is going to be weakening as it gets into North Georgia. So few showers and storms possible Saturday and Sunday. As we track rain this weekend, though, it's a much different setup from last weekend. At no point this weekend does it look like a widespread 5-hour straight rain. Last weekend was a lot cooler, a lot rainier. This weekend is one of those weekends where I want you to know there's showers and storms coming, but I don't want you to cancel outdoor plans because of it. Stay flexible because let's say you're doing sports practice outside on Saturday morning. Yeah, there could be some showers and storms impacting it, but you're going to be able to salvage, I would say, 80 to 90% of your outdoor plans this weekend, unless they happen to be in those little windows when these showers and storms are here. So your weekend is not a washout by any stretch of the imagination, but we are tracking those shower and storm chances because it will impact you. What will also impact you? The humidity this weekend. It is going to be humid outside and very warm. I expect the temperatures Saturday to be in the upper 80s. The record for Saturday also is only in the low 90s, so we're not far off of it, even if we don't make it there. And then for Sunday, we'll also be in the 80s, but I think we might be more like mid 80s for Sunday afternoon. So rain chances are there, but they're not widespread this weekend. 30% chance Saturday, Sunday, 20% chance on Monday, and then dry weather moves back in Tuesday. Now, let me show you a big picture forecast track through this weekend and early next week, because I want to point out we're tracking these weekend rain chances, but we're also looking ahead to next week's rain opportunity. Here's Saturday, the front coming in, it's stalling out. So look how it tries to produce more showers and storms on Sunday. But if that front is stalled to our south, we're probably not going to get much in the way of rain by Sunday. The front's wobbling back to the north Monday, brings in a few more hit or miss showers, and then by Tuesday, we're in that warm sector, we're dry again. Finally, one last cold front coming through on Wednesday to kick the rain chances to the curb. This one will bring showers and potentially some thunderstorms again, but behind this one, all of our models are signaling that there's a really good push of cooler and drier air coming at the end of next week. So that will mean, I know we have a lot of warmth to go around. We're getting ready for that last week of school, and this happens to be the last day of school for a lot of school systems across North Georgia. As we go into the end of next week and kick off Memorial Day weekend, the highs may only drop into the 70s. The lows may be in the 50s, even some 40s across the mountains. So I feel pretty nice outside with that lower humidity moving in. Tomorrow, not low humidity, high humidity. We're going to start off right around 70 for your morning low on Friday. And here's your day planner. So this is going to show you how, yes, clouds are a factor throughout the day, but the clouds will not lead to widespread rain chances on your Friday. We look to stay dry. It's going to be hot though. We'll start off 70s in the morning. If you're trying to do some yard work or something, you can still get those in. The ground's been drying out a little bit over the last 24 hours. And then Friday afternoon, right around 90 degrees. So hot, humid. The heat index, factoring in that heat and humidity, will be more like 93 or so. So it is going to be pretty hot and steamy out there, but if you're poolside, not too bad. So forecast high 90 tomorrow, record for the day 91. We're going to be really close to it. You can also see out in Athens, very close to record heat, 92, the forecast high there. And North Georgia mountains, still pretty nice, mid 80s expected. All right, here's your 7-day forecast as we wrap things up. What I want you to take away from this is it looks like summer over the next 5 days, right? We've got that high heat, higher humidity moving in all the way through Wednesday. And then we have that next cold front coming in for the end of next week, and that should drop us off and bring in some cooler, drier air to start your Memorial Day weekend. I'm not sure if it's going to stick around for the whole thing, but 90 degrees tomorrow, partly sunny skies. Saturday mostly looks like an early morning opportunity for showers and storms. I'm not going to say it's dry altogether Saturday afternoon. We're just not seeing a trigger mechanism to produce those showers and storms again on Saturday afternoon, but something we'll watch closely as we go into Sunday. 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, a high of 85. And then next week, more heat before our front, and that'll drop us back to the 70s by the end of next week. Thank you so much for joining us on this extended weather update here on Weather Impact 24/7. Hey, I hope that you joining us today, you also stick around a little bit after this and see some of the other products that you're going to see each and every day on Weather Impact 24/7. You're not just going to get current conditions, current radar, look ahead at my graphics, but we have these extended live streams. We extended live stream anytime we got severe weather here in North Georgia. And then we also have some features of other things that are related to weather and the environment. And, yesterday we had something featuring cicadas starting to pop out in Rabun County and parts of Northeast Georgia. And we got today a little piece on sustainability of freight trains and transporting your goods from the Savannah port all the way up across the United States. So I hope that you enjoy Weather Impact 24/7. And while you're testing us out there, give us some feedback. We'd love to hear what kinds of pieces you want to see more of, what you like about these live streams, and where you hope to expand upon and see us expanding upon in the future. All right, I'm meteorologist Melissa Nord. That's it from me right now, and we will see you on the news at 11 o'clock tonight.